first budget of the new year. I'm pretty excited. I feel good things for 2023, which I know we all need, so. Not a whole lot changing, but I will show you the changes as I go through, some of which I already mentioned in my 2023 money goals video, so if you didn't see that, check it out. But as far as the month-to-month goes, let's go through it. Okay, Google Sheets. We are sticking with Google Sheets for 2023 because it works. It works. I love Google Sheets because you can update it from anywhere, anytime. Anyway. January. Income. We always start with income at the top. My W-2 income. I don't know what it's gonna be for the year because every January we do get a raise. It's gonna be a whopping 2.5% this year, which I know, inflation is just eroding away my yearly raises for the last 5 years, specifically in the last couple years. But there's nothing I can do about that. I am a union employee. I have no say in my pay. Raises are negotiated for me, so it is what it is. And these raises were set in stone back in 2021, where they make every 3 years they negotiate on a new contract. So 2023's raise is already 2.5%, and so is 2024's. So it is what it is. Again, nothing I can do about it other than change jobs. Putting that good energy out there. Anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it the same for now. If you saw last week's Transfer Tuesday video, you know my work schedule is about to be a bit crazy, so I know I'm not even going to see a pay period where I have no shift differential or overtime anyway, so it's definitely going to be more than this, but I just left it the same as last year at $53.60 take-home pay, just because I don't know what it will be. And this was the minimum I would have made at any given pay period in 2022, but again, it's going to be more than that, but I just don't know how much. And as I always say, this is take-home pay, so this is after my 401k is already taken out, after HSA contributions, after car insurance is taken out. I think that's it. You think I'd remember it all by now, but yeah, so this is take-home pay and taxes, obviously. So $53.60, and then my next income is from my rental property, and that should be $459.24. Like the note says, that's rent minus property management fee minus the mortgage I pay out of that. $459.24 is what's left and gets saved into my real estate account in a very separate location that is growing, so we can buy rental property number 2 one day. Got a good feeling about 2023 in that regard as well, so here's the hoping. And then YouTube is my third income stream, and I always just hope for the $100 payout threshold. It's been more than that, which is great and steadily increasing, but you never know. And then my expenses, those are all pretty well staying relatively the same. Luckily, my rent increase for the new year already happened in November, so October or November, either one, it's $15.25 a month, and that is not changing until next November, so that's great. Electricity, the most I've ever paid is $60. It's been in like the 40-ish range, which is cool. Internet is $60 a month. Mohila is my student loan servicer. They're all federal, all with Mohila, and you all know the forbearance continues. $0. Gym, $22.99. Netflix, $19.99. Here is one of the changes I made for 2023, and I'm putting groceries and food at $500 a month. If you all saw the low buy 2023 video I put out a couple weeks ago, you all know I am intending to stick to this damn groceries and food budget this time around. I might have mentioned it in my money goals video too, actually. It doesn't matter. In 2022, I blew past my groceries and food budget almost every single month. And I don't want to do that anymore. I need to buckle down on my saving and investing. Saving and investing. So, we are going to be working hard, groceries and food, and my problem was eating out and drinks out, so cutting it back. And then gas and car wash, $150, pet supplies, $25, massage, I booped up to $170 because that's what I set the budget at $115 for last year, but every time I've gone in the last several months, we just end up doing a 90-minute, and it's $170 with the tip and everything, so might as well just make it what it is, right? And then investing, $100 a month is my goal. I also need to be more intentional about actually hitting that at least every month. Donate, $50. Savings, $2,500. And that, not only saving for student loans, but that's also going to include emergency fund and my real estate. No, I just leave that separate. What else am I saving? Sinking funds, duh. They're right there. Anyway, $2,500 a month. Hopefully it'll be more than that, just because, like I mentioned earlier, my schedule is going to be crazy, so it should certainly be more than $2,500 that I will be able to save per month. And then spending. This is the other item, $300. I want to stick to this. And like I had mentioned before, it's just 2022, my finances were disorganized and I didn't have my sinking funds prepared up front. So a lot of my business expenses and such just had to cash flow them as they came out, and I just lumped those into spending, which shot me over $300 a month every time. And it just cut down on my savings ability in the moment. So it just, we're getting better. And the next category is my debt. You all know $160,400.22 is what I owe on my student loans. And I have, as of recording this, like 28,000 something saved up for them to drop on them as soon as this damn forbearance ends, whenever that be, or whatever. But luckily it's just being saved neatly in a high yield savings account, so it's growing me money while we wait. It's all right. I'm not rushing anything. I'm just whatever, you know, student loans, do what you do. I don't know. But my 2022 goal, it's not a super high priority for me to hit a certain number, but I just kind of roughly put out 25,000. I had a goal of saving 30,000 in 2022, and I did not hit that. Like I just said, I'm at 28-ish thousand. So I just realized I didn't fix that. This is 2022. I'll fix that after, but 25,000 seems pretty comfortable. I am going to prioritize right at the start of the year my sinking funds, which are my next category: emergency fund, a car, vet, and medical fund, annual expenses fund, a travel fund, and of course my Roth for the year. And I'm setting student loan savings aside for the beginning of the year so I can focus on the car, vet, and medical fund and the annual expenses fund. And then after that, switch focus back to student loan savings and the travel fund and investing. But like hot out of the gate, I want car, vet, and medical and annual expenses fund ready to go, so that as these things come up throughout the year, which I know I have expenses coming up in March, I want to be ready for them, like my car registration and inspection and business fees, things like that. Trying to get ahead this year, and it's gonna be great. But that's it. It's pretty basic, but for a good reason. I want to keep my finances simpler this year, more organized, and just getting out of the mode of not caring when I overspend. It was something I didn't beat myself up for in 2022, because some things were spent on mental health improvement kind of things, like camping and driving around a lot and going to state parks and things like that. Things that made me feel happy. So let's continue that trend in 2023, but just budget for it. But that's all. I'm just ready to start this new year fresh and more organized and head in the game. And it's going to be a low buy year. If you guys did miss that video, I will link it below. But there is going to be a collaboration with a few other YouTubers and myself. So it's Layla with Debt Over It, Personal Finances with Layla, Rebecca at Rebecca's Quest to Fire, and Christiana with The Well-Behaved Wallet. We are all doing a low buy year for 2023, and we're going to update you guys on how it goes month to month, every month in our budget review videos. So I'm very excited. It's nice to do these things together as a group, and there's been a bunch of you commenting on our videos saying that you're joining us, which is so exciting. Absolutely would love to have more of you if you guys are interested in doing a low buy year. I can't wait. I feel really good about 2023, and it's going to be a great year. So here we go. Let me know in the comments, do you guys have any money goals for the new year? If you haven't shared them yet, I would love to hear about them. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.